Hello, my dear friend. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Sometimes we carry dreams in our hearts that feel so big, they almost seem impossible. You may have imagined what it would feel like to win something like a $50 million lottery prize. Perhaps you've pictured the freedom, the joy, the relief it could bring. And yet, there might be a quiet voice inside that wonders if such a blessing could ever truly be yours. I want you to know, with all the love in my heart, that life is not limited by what others say is possible. You are far more powerful than you realize, and the universe is always listening to the thoughts you think and the feelings you hold. There is nothing too grand or too beautiful for you to receive. When we speak of abundance, we are not just talking about money or numbers. We are talking about the flow of life's goodness, the natural state of prosperity that is available to everyone, including you. It doesn't matter where you've been, what you've experienced, or what others believe. What matters is how you choose to think and feel from this moment forward. If you've ever felt doubt, fear, or unworthiness around receiving such abundance, I want you to take a deep breath and gently let those feelings go. They do not define you. You were born deserving of all the wonderful things life has to offer. You don't have to earn it through struggle or prove your worth. Simply by being you, you are worthy. The journey to aligning with something as magnificent as a $50 million lottery win begins inside your mind and heart. It starts with opening yourself to the idea that you are allowed to dream big and to receive big. You are allowed to believe that miracles are natural and that life can surprise you in the most delightful ways. I invite you to say this with me now, softly and with love. I am open and ready to receive the abundance that is my birthright. Feel those words as you say them. Let them wrap around you like a warm hug. Every time you affirm your openness to receive, you send a message to the universe that you are ready for blessings to flow your way. This is not about wishing or hoping from a place of lack. It's about knowing, deep within, that life supports you and wants to give to you. There is no limit to what you can welcome when you align your thoughts with love, trust, and possibility. So as we begin this beautiful conversation together, I want you to remember that you are not asking for too much. You are simply stepping into the truth that abundance is already around you, waiting for you to say yes. Keep your heart open, my friend. The journey has already begun, and wonderful things are on their way to you. Many people think of money as something solid, something that is earned only through hard work or luck. But I want to share a different way of seeing it, one that feels lighter, freer, and much more loving. Money is not just coins, bills, or numbers in a bank account. Money is a form of energy. Just like love, joy, and kindness, it flows where it is welcomed and appreciated. Imagine for a moment that money is like a gentle river. It moves naturally, finding its way to open spaces. When our thoughts are filled with fear, doubt, or feelings of unworthiness, it's as if we place rocks in that river, blocking its flow. But when we think thoughts of trust, gratitude, and openness, we clear the path and allow that river to stream into our lives with ease. Many of us have been taught to see money through a lens of scarcity. We hear phrases like, "Money doesn't grow on trees," or "You have to struggle to get ahead." These ideas settle into our minds and shape how we experience abundance. But these are just beliefs, thoughts that have been repeated over time. And the beautiful thing about beliefs is that they can be changed. You have the power to choose new thoughts that invite prosperity instead of pushing it away. When we understand that money responds to our energy, we begin to see that aligning with wealth isn't about chasing after it. It's about becoming a welcoming space for it. Think of it like tuning a radio. If you want to hear your favorite song, you simply adjust the dial until you find the right frequency. Wealth works in much the same way. When your thoughts and feelings are tuned to abundance, ease, and joy, you naturally align with the frequency where money flows. There is no force or struggle needed, just gentle alignment. You might be wondering how to begin shifting these thoughts. It starts with awareness. Notice how you speak about money in your daily life. Do you often say things like, "I can't afford that," or "I'll never have enough"? These words carry energy, and they tell the universe what you expect. Instead, I invite you to practice a new way of speaking and thinking. Even if your current situation feels limited, you can still affirm the truth of abundance. Try saying this simple affirmation with me. I release all fears about money. I welcome prosperity with love. Feel how calming and empowering those words are. Each time you say them, you are clearing those rocks from your river, allowing the flow to return. Remember, money is not your enemy. It is not something to fear or chase. It is a loving energy that wants to support you, bring comfort, and expand your life in beautiful ways. When you begin to see money as a friend, as a natural part of life's goodness, you open the door to receiving more than you ever thought possible. You are already connected to this flow. All it takes is a gentle shift in how you think and feel, and soon you will find that abundance starts showing up in ways that feel almost magical. Sometimes, without even realizing it, we carry around old stories about money that keep us from receiving the abundance we desire. These stories often come from our childhood, from the things we heard our parents say, or from the world around us telling us what is possible and what is not. You may have been told that wanting a lot of money is greedy, or that only a few lucky people get to experience true wealth. These beliefs settle quietly into our minds, and over time, they create invisible walls that block the flow of prosperity. But here's the gentle truth I want you to hear today. You are allowed to heal your relationship with wealth. You are allowed to let go of those old stories and step into a new way of thinking, one that invites abundance with kindness and love. The first step is to become aware of the thoughts you think about money. Notice when you catch yourself saying things like, "I'll never have that kind of luck," or "People like me don't win big." These thoughts are not facts, they are habits, and habits can be changed with patience and care. One of the most powerful tools I have shared over the years is something called mirror work. It may feel a little strange at first, but it is deeply healing. I invite you to stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, and say words that affirm your worthiness to receive. You might begin with something simple yet profound, like, "I deserve to be richly rewarded in all areas of my life." As you say these words, notice how you feel. If there is resistance, that's okay. It's just an old belief making itself known. With gentle repetition, that resistance will soften and a new belief will begin to take root. Another beautiful practice is to take a few quiet moments to write in a journal. Ask yourself, what negative beliefs about money am I ready to let go of? Let the answers flow without judgment. This is not about blaming anyone or feeling bad about the past. It's about bringing light to the thoughts that no longer serve you, so you can release them and make space for something better. Each time you choose a loving thought about money, you are healing. You are telling the universe, I am ready to receive. You don't have to know exactly how the abundance will come. Your job is simply to clear the path by letting go of fear and embracing the idea that you are worthy of wealth. There is no magic formula, only a gentle shift in how you see yourself and what you believe you deserve. When you begin to treat money as a supportive friend rather than a source of stress or limitation, you will notice how differently life responds to you. Opportunities appear, ideas flow, and you begin to feel a sense of ease where once there was tension. Always remember, my dear, that you have the power to change your thoughts. And by changing your thoughts, you change your experience. The wealth you seek is already seeking you. All it needs is your open heart and a willingness to believe that you truly deserve it. Every thought you think is like planting a seed in the garden of your mind. Some seeds grow into beautiful flowers of joy, abundance, and peace. Others, without us noticing, grow into weeds of worry, fear, and limitation. When it comes to attracting wealth, especially something as wonderful as a $50 million lottery win, it's important to notice which seeds you are planting each day. Many people believe that their thoughts don't really matter. But I'm here to remind you that your thoughts create the foundation of your life. Each time you say to yourself, I never win anything, or that could never happen to me, you are affirming lack. You are unknowingly telling life to keep those blessings at a distance. But the beautiful news is that you can choose new thoughts at any moment. You can begin right now to affirm abundance, success, and joy. There is no need to criticize yourself for past thinking. We all carry old patterns, but today is a new day, and you have the power to think in a way that supports the life you desire. Begin by gently listening to your inner dialogue. When you think about money, do you feel excited and open, or do you feel tense and doubtful? There's no judgment here, only awareness. Awareness is the first step to change. Once you notice a limiting thought, you can lovingly choose a new one. If you catch yourself thinking, I'll never have that kind of money, pause and replace it with, everything I touch is a success. Wealth flows to me effortlessly. At first, it may feel unfamiliar, like trying on a new pair of shoes. But with practice, these positive thoughts will begin to feel natural, and you'll notice how your energy shifts. You'll start to see small signs of abundance showing up. A gift, a new opportunity, a sense of ease where there once was stress. These are all reminders that your thoughts are powerful tools. Treat them with care and kindness, and they will work wonders for you. Remember, my friend, you are always affirming something with your thoughts. Make sure you are affirming what you truly want, not what you fear. Speak to yourself with love, and know that every positive thought is a step closer to the abundant life that is waiting for you. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine holding that winning lottery ticket in your hand. Feel the excitement bubbling up inside you, the joy, the sense of freedom. Picture yourself living the life you've dreamed of, helping loved ones, traveling, enjoying the peace that financial security brings. Now, notice how your body feels when you allow yourself to fully experience that vision. This is more than just daydreaming. This is the heart of alignment. feeling the reality of your desires before they appear in the physical world. Your mind is a powerful creator, and it responds not just to thoughts, but to feelings. When you can feel the joy, gratitude, and certainty of already having what you desire, you send a clear signal to the universe. This is who I am. This is my truth. Many people think they will only feel abundant after they see the money in their bank account, but the secret is to feel abundant first. This is how you align with the energy of wealth. It's like becoming a magnet that naturally attracts what matches your inner state. You don't have to force or chase. It comes to you because you are already living in that feeling space. Each day, take a few quiet moments to visualize your abundant life. See it clearly, but more importantly, feel it deeply. Imagine the smile on your face, the lightness in your heart, the gratitude overflowing from within. This feeling is the true currency of manifestation. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. And soon, life begins to reflect back to you the abundance you've been holding in your heart. Say to yourself, "It feels so good to know that my financial freedom is already here." Let that feeling wash over you like a warm wave. The mind-body connection is always at work, shaping your experiences based on the emotions you nurture. When you live in the feeling of already being wealthy, you align yourself with opportunities, ideas, and situations that bring that wealth into form. Trust that your imagination is not just fantasy. It is the blueprint for your reality. The more vivid and joyful your inner world becomes, the sooner your outer world will catch up. You are not waiting for abundance to find you. You are meeting it halfway by becoming the person who already feels worthy, joyful, and free. This simple practice of visualization and feeling is a gift you can give yourself every day. It costs nothing, but it opens the door to everything. There is a quiet magic that happens when we begin to appreciate what we already have. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for attracting more abundance into your life. When you focus on what is good, no matter how small, you create a vibration that calls in even greater blessings. It's easy to think that gratitude should come after we receive something big, like a lottery win. But the truth is, gratitude is the very energy that helps create those big moments. When you wake up in the morning and give thanks for the bed you slept in, the roof over your head, the breath in your lungs, you are telling life, "I see the good and I welcome more." The universe responds to that loving energy by sending you more reasons to be grateful. Think of gratitude as a magnet. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes, pulling in experiences, people, and opportunities that match your appreciation. Even if your current financial situation isn't where you want it to be, there is always something you can bless with your thanks. Perhaps it's a meal on your table, a kind word from a friend, or a moment of peace in your day. When you shift your focus from what's missing to what's present, you open your heart and align with the flow of prosperity. I encourage you to start a simple gratitude practice. Each day, write down 5 things you are thankful for, especially things related to abundance. It could be as simple as, "I am grateful for the money I have today, no matter the amount," or "I am thankful for the opportunities that are coming my way." This gentle habit trains your mind to look for the good, and where your attention goes, energy flows. You'll soon notice that the more you appreciate, the more you receive. Say to yourself often, "I am deeply grateful for the wealth that surrounds me now." Even if that wealth isn't yet in the form of millions, recognize the richness in your life: love, health, creativity, and the potential that exists in every moment. Gratitude turns what you have into enough and more. It softens the energy of desperation and replaces it with trust and joy. When you live in a state of thankfulness, you are telling the universe that you are ready to receive more because you honor and cherish what is already yours. This simple shift in perspective can transform your life in ways you never imagined. The doorway to your $50 million blessing is opened with a heart full of gratitude. Keep that door wide open by celebrating every gift, big or small, and watch as abundance flows to you with grace and ease. There is a gentle wisdom in understanding that everything unfolds at the perfect time. Sometimes, when we have a deep desire, like winning a large sum of money, we can become impatient or even desperate for it to happen right away. We start to wonder when it will come, how it will come, or if it will come at all. These thoughts, though natural, can create tension within us. They send a message to the universe that we do not fully trust the process. True alignment with abundance happens when we can lovingly release the need to control every detail and instead rest in the knowing that what is meant for us is already on its way. Think of a flower. It does not rush to bloom. It trusts the sun, the rain, and the soil to nurture it until the right moment arrives. In the same way, your blessings are growing, even if you cannot see them yet. When we hold on too tightly, worrying and doubting, we block the natural flow of good into our lives. But when we let go with faith, we create space for miracles to appear. I encourage you to practice this gentle letting go by writing a release letter to the universe. In this letter, express your desires clearly, but end with a heartfelt message of trust. Something like, "I now release this desire into your loving hands, knowing that all is unfolding for my highest good." This simple act can bring a sense of peace and freedom, reminding you that you are supported by a force far greater than worry or fear. Each time you feel impatience creeping in, repeat this affirmation: "I trust that everything I desire is on its way to me now." Let these words soothe your heart and calm your mind. Trust is not about doing nothing. It's about doing your part with love and allowing the universe to handle the rest. When you release the need to know exactly when or how, you open yourself to receive in ways that are often better than you could have imagined. Life's timing is always perfect, even if it feels slow to us. Your only job is to stay open, stay joyful, and know that what is yours will never miss you. Every day, you have the opportunity to show the universe that you are ready to receive abundance by the way you act and think. Aligning with wealth isn't just about thinking positive thoughts. It's also about taking small, inspired actions that reflect your belief in the prosperity that is coming your way. This doesn't mean spending recklessly or pretending to have money you don't yet have. It means carrying yourself with confidence, care, and trust in the flow of life. When you believe that abundance is already yours, you naturally begin to make choices that support that belief. Perhaps it's treating yourself to something simple that makes you feel prosperous, like fresh flowers for your home or a special cup of tea. Or maybe it's being generous in spirit, sharing a kind word, offering help, or donating a small amount to someone in need. These actions send a clear message: I live in a world of plenty, and I am connected to endless supply. You can also align through self-care by honoring your body, mind, and spirit. When you take care of yourself lovingly, you affirm that you are worthy of good things. Each gentle act, whether it's organizing your space, dressing in a way that makes you feel good, or setting healthy boundaries, tells life that you are ready to welcome more. Say to yourself, I act with confidence, knowing prosperity is mine. Let this affirmation guide your daily choices. Notice how different it feels to move through the world when you expect good things to happen, rather than fearing lack. Inspired action doesn't have to be big or dramatic. It's often the quiet, consistent steps that create the strongest alignment. When you combine positive thoughts with actions that reflect those thoughts, you become a powerful magnet for abundance. Trust that every loving step you take is building a pathway for wealth to reach you. The universe responds to the energy you put out, so let your actions be a reflection of the abundant life you are creating from within. In a world filled with noise, opinions, and doubts, it's important to protect the beautiful energy you are cultivating. As you align with abundance, especially something as extraordinary as a $50 million lottery win, you may encounter voices, both external and internal, that question your dreams. This is why it's so important to stay connected to your own truth and maintain a vibration of positivity and belief. Not everyone will understand your journey, and that's perfectly okay. You don't need approval or validation from others to believe in your own abundance. What matters is how you feel, what you think, and how you nurture your inner world. One way to protect your energy is to be mindful of what you consume. Not just food, but the conversations you engage in, the media you watch, and the environments you spend time in. Surround yourself with uplifting messages, supportive people, and spaces that inspire you to stay aligned with your vision. Create a small corner in your home, a wealth affirmation corner, where you can place reminders of your abundant mindset. This could be affirmations written on cards, a journal where you record your gratitude, or objects that symbolize prosperity to you. Each time you visit this space, you reinforce your commitment to staying in the vibration of wealth. When doubts arise, as they sometimes will, gently remind yourself that they are only passing thoughts, not truths. You have the power to choose which thoughts you give energy to. Repeat often, I am surrounded by positive energy that supports my prosperity. Let this affirmation be a shield that keeps negativity at bay and allows your light to shine brightly. Protecting your energy is an act of self-love. It keeps you aligned with the frequency where miracles happen. The more you nurture this positive state, the easier it becomes to stay there, even when the outside world seems uncertain. Remember, your inner world creates your outer world. By keeping your energy clear, loving, and focused on abundance, you ensure that you remain open to receiving all the wonderful things life has in store for you. You are the source of your abundance. It doesn't come from a lottery ticket, a job, or any outside circumstance. It flows from within you. The power to create, attract, and receive has always been inside you, waiting for you to recognize it. The journey we've taken together is not about chasing after money or hoping for luck. It's about awakening to the truth that you are already connected to infinite supply. Life loves you and wants to give you all the good you can accept. When you align your thoughts with love, gratitude, trust, and joy, you open the doors to receive in ways beyond your imagination. You have learned to clear old beliefs, to feel abundance before it arrives, to give thanks for what you have, to trust divine timing, to take inspired action, and to protect your precious energy. These are not just steps, they are a new way of being, a way of living that invites continuous flow, not just a one-time blessing. As you move forward, remember that small, consistent shifts in your thinking and feeling create the biggest transformations. Speak to yourself kindly. Be patient with your growth. Celebrate every sign of abundance, knowing that each one is proof that you are aligned with the life you desire. You don't need to force anything or worry about how it will happen. Simply stay open, stay loving, and know that the universe is always responding to the energy you offer. I invite you to hold this final affirmation in your heart and repeat it often. I am a magnet for miracles. I am worthy of limitless abundance. I joyfully welcome my $50 million blessing. Let these words be a gentle reminder of your power and your worthiness. Trust that as you continue to nurture this mindset, life will meet you with opportunities, surprises, and blessings that reflect the beautiful energy you've cultivated within. You are ready. You have always been ready. Now is the time to receive with open arms and a joyful heart.